is not cursive. Okay, I'm going to use a different color than yellow so you can use it easier. So these are called undercurve strokes. One of the basic strokes you need. It's kind of like you're swinging up. Start at the bottom and you swing up. So I want you to take your highlighter and start at the bottom here and swing up. Just trace the undercurve. This short one and a long one. We use both of them in one that goes just to the dotted line and one. Now don't start at the top. You got to go up. It's called an undercurve. It goes up like you're swinging up. Do now, it's not straight line, is it? Is it going straight? No, it just kind of goes like this. Kind of goes like you're swinging. Swinging up. Your feet are going up. So we're going to trace just the undercurve in these letters, not the whole letter, just the undercurve. So when I do this, you're going to watch and then you're going to do, okay? You're going to watch and then you're going to do. So I start at the B. Now watch me, and then after I'm finished, you're going to do it. This is the undercurve in the B, right there. Do that part of the B. Just that part. That's a B. Okay? Does anyone know what letter this is? What is this, Chase? A lowercase e. These are all lowercase right now. So I'm going to start here and just go up to the dotted line. That's where that one is. We're stroking just, there's also another one in the E at the end, but we're just doing the beginning of each one, not the end. Okay, now here is the F one. Yep, that's an F. Go up.
That looks like silly.
Just doing, you're not doing the whole F, you're just doing the first undercurve. There's another undercurve right there, but that's not the one we're doing. H, just the first undercurve. I, just the first undercurve. Right here. You look and then you do. Watch and then I do. And J, now you do. Shush. And then this one is a K. Up there. Let's go to the next line. Does anyone know what letter this is? What is this, Emma? No? This is a B. What is this, Emery? L. There's the first one right there. Now you do it. Okay, P. That's a P. It looks like a P, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look, this one's an R. That's an R. Okay, the next one is a S. That's a S. I bet you know which one the next one is. T. Up, all the way to the top. And then this is a U. It kind of looks like a W, but this one's a W. Notice something different at the end. Look. The W has this little thing right there. The U does not. Go with the first part of the U and the first part of W. They start the same. Okay, now here's the uppercase. Now with the B, the first one is just from the middle to the top, right there. Just that middle to the top. That's how we start a B. A G starts at the bottom and goes up. We go backwards, but we're not doing that yet. An L starts at the middle and goes up. That's an L. Shh. P starts at the middle and goes up. R starts in the middle and goes up. And then S starts at the bottom and goes up. And then it curves back like the L did. Okay, so now you're going to practice. Okay, you're going to take your pencil and you're going to start at the dot and you're going to go up. And you're not going straight up. You're not going like that. And you're not going straight. It's got to have a curve to it. It's got a curve just a little bit. Curve, curve. Then you're going to do some at the bottom. Bunch of them. Do 6 on the bottom. And then do some big ones. Remember, you're leaning. It leans like you're on a swing. Do 5 on the 6 of the little ones on the bottom and 5 of the big ones on the bottom. Or you can do more if you do. But remember, it does not go straight up. I'm going to come around and check. When I check yours, then you can go to the next page. I'll do another one. Some of you are just going straight up. Like that. When you're swinging, you don't go straight up. You go out. So that's why you got to go out a little bit. Some of you are just barely going up. You got to go out. You got to go out with your swing. See, she's swinging. She's going out. Okay, let's go to the next page. Okay, this is called a down curve, like you're diving down into the water. Okay, a down curve dives down. So let's take our highlighter and start at the top, and it curves up like you're diving into a swimming pool, either from the top or from the dotted line. It starts making almost like you're almost going to make a circle. Okay, like you're like a rainbow. You're diving into the water. So these are our lowercase. This is a lowercase a. You start at the top and dive down. Start at the top and dive down on the C. On the D, you start there in the middle and you dive down. G, you start at the top and you dive down. O, you start at the top and dive down. And Q, you start at the top and dive down. That's a Q. P has a thing on this side. Q has a thing on this side, just like when we print. Okay, now some uppercase. Here's the A. Look, the A looks the same. But one starts at the top and one starts at the middle. So start at the top and go down. Dive down. So is the C. C, start at the top and dive down. This is a D. Start at the top, dive down. Lots of diving. Okay, this E just dives from the top down to the middle. Then you dive again. So we're just going to do the first dive. It's okay if you accidentally did two. And then O, dive down. And actually, O keeps going all the way around, but... Okay, so you got them all highlighted. Now you're going to take your pencil, and you're just going to practice. Now look, do I go straight down?
No.
Do I just go a little curved? No, look how far. Look how far that is from there. It's going out. Out. That's what you're doing. You got to go out. Out to dive. Out to dive. Then we're going to do 6 on the bottom. And then the top, you go out to dive. If you're going straight down, then you're not doing it right. Almost like you're going to make a whole circle, but you're not quite making the circle. You're going to do 5 of those on the bottom. And I'll come and check. Okay, now we're doing the over curve. So now instead of starting at the top and diving down, we're starting at the bottom and we're shooting up. Okay, we're not going under like when we swing. We're going over like we're shooting a basketball. So start at the bottom and go over and up. Over and up. Okay, here's a few of the letters that begin with an over curve, a shoot. You can shoot the basket. Here's an M. It starts with that, like that. An N starts with an over curve. A V starts with the over curve. Mm-hmm. An X starts with an over curve. A Y starts with an over curve. Now this one looks crazy. It's a Z. That starts with the over curve too. Okay. Now I, look at the I here. It starts on this side and goes up. It's like he's shooting from under the goal. And he's got to get it over like that. J starts here and goes up with the over curve. And Q goes like this. Okay, so now with the pencil, look at mine. Are you going straight up? No, you are curving up like a basketball going into a hoop. So you're curving up and then leaning forward. It's not going straight up. So you're going to do 6 on the bottom. You're shooting it into the goal. And you're still leaning out a little bit. It's not going straight up. So still got to lean a little bit. That's what cursive does. It leans. It's not straight like print. So don't go straight up. Okay, so this is like you're skiing straight down a slope. So it goes from the top just down, but it's not straight down because remember, a slope isn't straight down. It's pretty steep, but it still leans a little bit. So from top to bottom. So not many start with a slant, but there's slants in them. For instance, look at the A. There's where a slant is in the A. The B. Here's where a slant is in the B. D. Here's a slant in the D. F. Here's a slant in the F. Goes all the way from the top down underneath. G. Here's a slant in the G. Remember, they don't start with slants, but they're somewhere in there. H. Right there. And I right there. Okay, J right here. Right here. That's good. K right there. L right there. Let's see. M is, no, right. Right here, here, and here. Okay, and T here. Shh. U here. Oh, sorry. Forgot I zoomed in. Y here. Okay, let's go to uppercase. There's one in the big A right there. B right here. K right here. P here. R here. Pretty easy to see the slants. U there. Ooh, X is right there. It leans over a little bit. And then Y is right there. Shh. Now these should be relatively easy to make. You just can't make them straight up and down. You can't do that. It's got to go out a little bit. It's got to lean, but they're straight. There's no curve to these, so these are a little bit easier. They just cannot be upside down. They got to lean to the right, like you're going down a hill. So they're going backwards. Okay, so this shows the four strokes we just did. The under curve, which starts at the bottom and goes up, trace that. With your highlighter, trace that. Then the down curve that stops and it's a dive down. The over curve, which looks like the down curve, but it starts from the bottom. It shoots a basket, bottom up. And the slant going down a hill on a sled. Top to bottom. So, which one of these letters do you think has an under curve? Where it has an under curve. Which one? Which letter do you think? Or letters?